Aloha all. Nagy here. Getting ready to finish. I'm finishing packing up Stitch. We're getting ready to hit the road here. Gonna check the nearby shop for a postcard. If they don't have it, oh well. I'm gonna head to the first mile marker and then I'm heading straight south from there. So I'll catch you all up on the road. Just finished picking up some postcards. And I'm now on my way to the first mile of America. I'm definitely hoping there's like a sign or a marker or something. There we go. Here we are. Made it to the first mile marker of Maine, or of the Americas apparently. US Route 1, Fort Kent, Maine. This denotes the first mile of the US Route 1, designated on November 11th, 1926. Huh. There's a lot to learn there, huh? And here's that whole thing. 2,446 miles. I did pretty much all of that. Well, time to get a picture here. That's awesome. I made it to the spot. All right. Now it's time to head south.
Good morning! 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 Morning!
Alrighty then, here we are on the road, Route 11, heading south, and we got about 5.5 hours of road surface to cover. Give and take some of the breaks, it's gonna be a little over a 6-hour drive today, but that's alright, because that's better than an 8-hour drive tomorrow. I wish you all a wonderful day. Enjoy the journey that is life. You know what nobody asked for? How do you keep yourself entertained while on the road? Well, one, I listen to podcasts, and when that's not enough, I look at all the roads I'm riding and I imagine all the fun rally racing. And then I make stupid noises. Because, I mean, come on now, look at some of these roads. You can't tell me it wouldn't be incredible to see little to see the little rally cars come around these corners like it's just funny to me, and it's just imagining it. I'm like, oh, that's the way that's how you're gonna repair the roads. Just make all the rally people pay for it and come out and watch the rallies, because I mean, come on, that'd be sick on some of these roads. Just see them zip down this road and you're like, okay. And that's my answering a question nobody asked of the day. Back to the road.
It's further up.
Aloha all. I've made it here to the National Historic Landmark Lowe's Bridge, built in 1830. I think it was renovated in probably 1990 last. Yeah, I just wanted to make a little stop, stretch my legs for a moment, give my booty a rest. Driving through Maine here, still heading south. Yeah, I just saw a mountain far off in the distance that was still having snow on top. Hopefully you can see it in this image. I'm not quite sure how well it will come out, but man, that is gorgeous. Yeah, I wish you could see it the way I see it. I guess that just means you'll have to come out here yourself someday. Anyway, right now I'm on the search for gas. I'm still doing all right, but I'm hoping by the next town I get through I can find some gas, because yeah, I'm gonna need it. Well, I finally caught my first glimpse of a moose. I was not able to get it on camera because it was literally in a creek I was driving right past, and there it was, just standing in the middle of the creek. I think eating something and drinking at the same time. That was pretty cool. It was a young one too, because it almost had no horns, but you could kind of see where they were starting to grow. So yeah, that was pretty freaking awesome, if I have to say so myself. I was expecting to see a few more, but I guess kind of it's one of those in-between seasons right now, because we're almost into summer, which you would think there'd be a lot more of them out there, but I guess not. I don't know, or else I'm just not going far enough in the woods to where they usually are at. But yeah, no, I'm making pretty good time today. Filled up on gas. Yeah, I got some drinks at the gas station, and I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right, yeah. There was something else I was gonna say, and I totally it flew my mind. Oh yeah, so I'm driving down the road, and I guess I'm like so in the zone that I look back behind me, and I could swear to you I had no idea what I had done for like the last 5 minutes. Like, I have no memory of the road whatsoever, no memory of any of the curves. I was on a complete autopilot. And yeah, that is one of the things that is hard about this journey, is that even though I'm excited by everything I see around me and it's all new and interesting, I can still get bored. And when you zone out, it feels sad, because it's like you missed a bit of the journey. But I know that it's bound to happen no matter what, because sometimes you're going to be on a road and it's going to just kind of be the same thing, one after the other after the other. I mean, as you're seeing right now, I'm surrounded on both sides by big trees, a couple little creeks on either side maybe, and it's just slow back, slow forth. You know, these aren't really twisties at all. And then you have these straightaways that, yeah, sure, you could split down them and go fast, but you're not really, like, there's nothing encouraging you to do that. And yeah, When I had the mountain and ahead of me, when I was heading a little bit north, it was easy because I was like, oh man, there's that giant thing. But then after the mountain, it's been these just corridors of trees, which, don't get me wrong, I definitely enjoy me some corridors of trees because it keeps me out of the sun. But today I definitely want to be in the sun because it is cool. I mean, it's starting to warm up now. It's 70 degrees. So yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. I think most of these rest stops only use pit toilet, or rest areas use pit toilets here. Man, yeah, look at that. That's a gorgeous river we're driving right past. And of course you can't really see it because all the trees. I can kind of see it cutting through every now and then, see a little bit of the whitewash, but yeah, that's kind of the hard part here is you're just not seeing everything you'd like to see because the corridors of trees. And then of course the areas that it's wide open spaces, you just got to worry about the wind. You know, it is what it is. I'm enjoying it nonetheless. And there you go. That was probably a little bit. I'm going to put on the 360, see if we can capture a little something while I'm driving down here. Might get to capture a little bit of some pockets in there while we're driving. Anyway, yeah, this is actually a very long little segment here. I just wanted to say that bit, and I'm going to have to chop this down.
It's like this. The song card copies the person who's the best singer around. Oh, and Tamaya's a great singer. But I'm a great singer too. If it were to copy your singing, it would disgrace the Clo cards. Say what? See what happens when you raise your voice, Mei Ling? I couldn't help it.
I don't know how cold that water is, but if it were fresh water, it's probably delicious. After you clean it, of course. This is probably the slowest I've actually been today, outside of a town, that is. And, you know, I'm alright. I'm not pushing. It's finally starting to warm up today, and I can feel my hands, I can feel my toes, I can feel my legs. So I'm happy. Yeah, just trying to capture as much of Maine as I can before I head out tomorrow. And this is like the backcountry area of Maine, so this is, I'm pretty sure if you go west from here, it's pretty much all just woods and nature. Like, there's not really any other towns. Might be a few other campsites out there, or, you know, some families that own some property out there, but you ain't gonna be there easily, and you ain't gonna like it that much if you get stuck out there. Maine is definitely beautiful. I believe that's why they call it the vacation state. So this might be one of the few towns that I know the name of. This is Mabinogi. It's a quaint little town. Something I've noticed though in Maine, a lot of these towns are very wide and spread out. Which isn't that bad, but you can definitely tell when it might do better off to have a little less spread, a little more centralized, but they're nice nonetheless.
So then what should we do? Hey, what about this? I can go and sing in front of the card. And when it hears my perfect singing, then it... Well, let's just put that aside now, shall we?
You know, I'm not actually sure what town I'm in, but it's very beautiful. I think a lot of the rivers of Maine are just undeniably gorgeous. And they have ice cream. But no, I don't need that today. I already overdid it yesterday. I got myself, when I had my McDonald's yesterday, I got myself a shake, a vanilla shake. And then on top of that, I got myself some candy. So yeah, no, my calories from yesterday, I mean, they probably got burnt, but I'll know it's good when I'm, you know, full up. When I get down to my goal weight, oh, I'll be so happy. Anyway, see ya. You know, I just recalled something I wanted to mention that I noticed while driving through some of the smaller towns here in Maine. And it's kind of the, you know you live in a small town when they have on the main street like posters of all the high school graduates. I can't even imagine that happening in a city. It's like even if you have your own neighborhood with a high school in it, I can't imagine that they would put the effort of printing out these signs with your class photos, hanging them all up throughout the whole area, and going, yep, that's the kid that just graduated this year. It's pretty incredible, though. I'm not gonna lie. It's just funny to me that there's so many like interesting little intricacies of being in a small town. Oh, look at that. I got about an hour and a half left. Oh yeah, I'm doing real good on time. I can technically slow down, but I don't think I will.
Return to your true form now! Wild card!
Hi, Nick. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Anywhere you? What?
Patty.
Patty? Nice to meet you, Patty. You want me to just park over there?
Yep.
All right, no problem. Aloha all, Negi here. I got Stitch outside there. Taking in my humble abode for the evening. A nice little camper van. And yeah, I made it here to it's a very small town. I can't remember the name. I gotta start paying attention to these things before I start recording. I might just put the name in here if I remember it. But yeah, no, I made it here in about 5 hours. Got in about 1:45 or so. This is actually a pretty decent sized farm, and the folks here are really lovely folks. So I'm just here working on my computer, getting some stuff together, and taking it easy. I gotta do some editing tonight before I go to sleep, and I want to make sure that I'm mentally ready for that. Beyond that, tomorrow's gonna be a rainy day, it looks like. Well, I head towards Lisbon, so if we're lucky, it's a light rain, but it's supposed to be mid to upper 50s with rain pretty much all day long. So I'm making sure I'm ready to be soaked tomorrow. Anyway, I want to say thank you all for watching. Share the video with people you think might enjoy it. A like never hurts. Mahalo, arigato, and thank you.